So, last time, I know it's not last time, but in one of the videos in the past I did say that I managed to get the Gunslinger relic, which is the melted hand cannon, and it does say that return the Traveler's Shard in the EDZ to activate your subclass. So that means there is now a new mission in my... I can't get used to this user interface. 1 second. Now I need to get back to Earth's... this mission here, I presume. The recommended power is 50. So what we'll do is we'll do it now. And this can be like a little side video away from the main campaign story. I just want to record it because it seems like one of those one-off missions that you do once and you don't do it any other time.
This forest again. Well, I can't say our last visit wasn't memorable. Let's see what we can find.
Okay, here we go. I don't remember this place. It's a bit like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. I have no memories of this place. I thought we'd have to work our way back to the Traveler's Shard, just like that story. But then again, I can't quite remember what path I was on anyway. So I just follow the arrow. I can't wait to get the Gunslinger class back and see. The main reason is purely because I want to see what the differences are, because in beta test I did play the Gunslinger, not extensively, but I've got good experience with it, and I personally liked it. The only thing I disliked about it was the supers, but now that you get a little bit more customization, it could change, I don't know.
Whoa! Knock knock?
That looks like a hive portal.
Gotta love the ambiance. Hey, do you see that? Over there. The light.
What light? No arrow on the radar. Oh, wait. Is this it? Oh. That's...
all I can think is, if Rasputin had all those mighty tools and it lost, what did it learn?
That's a model of Cade 6. Interesting. So what's on this side? Oh, there's another one.
What's it gonna try this time around? When I hear about the Dust Palace and those Scion flayers getting into Rasputin's mind, I wonder, what would they talk about, Rasputin and those creatures? Because I was a servant too. I was an instrument of war, bound to the will of a lesser master, but I learned to be something more.
Oh. Now you see, this is the part that most people didn't like D1 about. That they didn't have a lot of story, so it was very difficult for the players to get immersed into the history and all the other parts of in the world of Destiny, the Destiny universe. So they did say that in D2 they're going to create some other ways for the players to blend in and just kind of absorb the content in the background. So this could be it. What the hell is this?
She leaves the rifle and walks across the naked obsidian into the swarm, firing from the hip as she goes, each kick of the old revolver a word. The stone smokes around her where the arc fire lashes it, and the shrapnel guns throw up leaves of obsidian like glass butterflies. She shoots her bandoliers dry, and a team of vandals in glassy stealth leap up to rush her with knives, but she raises her hand and burns them down with the golden gun, laughing.
Sounds like a typical day in PvP. Oh crap.
Fallen.
I wasn't expecting enemies. Oh, this pulse rifle is okay at long range, actually, not bad. I was really struggling at close range. Oh, come here, you tictors. Right, you may be wondering why I'm holding down the trigger. I actually am not. I'm just firing rapid, but because it's full auto and is really sensitive, it just decides to fire everything I have. So it's very difficult to control, so I might as well just pull down the trigger, and I'm wasting bullets really using this sidearm. But when you get up really close range and you manage to hit all the shots, man, this thing melts. Like that. Let's try it on this captain again. Come here, you. Oh, he didn't take that. He didn't take that too well, I think. In one thing. Oh, I punched his head off. Literally. Oh, is another gate? Before we head off, I'd like to know whether there's another one of those statue thingies. Because, oh, there's an engram over there. Man, I almost missed that. Here we go. The energy weapon, refrain 23. 135 is an auto rifle. Interesting. Lower impact than a sidearm, more range than a sidearm. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Stability, lower. I guess I could give that a try. No harm done. Oh. It's very instantaneous, this kind of teleportation. Where am I? I think I'm still in the EDZ. That's the Traveler's Shard. So it's just teleporting me in different places.
I think these light projections might be lessons.
Is Cade again, I think?
Think of how mysterious the system is, I said. How much life sprang up when the Traveler came. Like the Ahamkara. Do you know the legends? The dragon that made promises? And I pulled out the fossil with a flourish. She pulled out her knife and started to pick the dirt from her nails. That set me off. You could never have brought down one of these, I said. Ever. Not the greatest hunter, not the brawniest titan. Her eyes narrowed. She said, "Oh, is that so?" And I saw right then that she wasn't going to pass on the challenge.
That's interesting. That's the first time I hear anyone mention the I can't even remember how he said it. Akamara. I think that was actually a dragon. Interesting, because in D1 there are some pieces of armor, exotic armor pieces that were actually by that name, and they genuinely had bone kind of cladded all over it. Come on.
My old friend Andal, he used to stand right here, right in this spot. He'd come up with these wild stories. He'd say, "You know, Cade, I've been examining the evidence personally. I've come to think it's you. You're Rasputin, legendary war mind, defender of Earth. And I wish you'd remember that so you could reclaim your full power and save us all." You can see how that'd be embarrassing.
No, I struggle to believe that's true. Oh, look at this.
So I say what I want to say every day. It's no secret. I say, well, I'll go find it then. I'll go tell Rasputin we need its help. And Akura looks at me with one of those looks that, you know, sometimes you talk to Akura and you just think, wow, you're not even using a fraction of your brain on me, are you? One of those looks. She says, "Cade, the problem isn't just that we can't find Rasputin. The problem is it's not clear to any of us that Rasputin wants to be found."
Yeah, that's quite true. Rasputin in D1 is the last war mind on Earth that used to act as a protector. It's a massive AI, I think, and it rests in the underground of Russia. But it's stopped communicating. It was resurrected in one of the campaign storylines in D1, and then it never really communicated with anyone else, but it was still functioning. So the people believe that it's still protecting Earth, but we don't really know. Oh,
Another shard of the Traveler. We're not alone.
is that? Oh, that could be. Yeah, okay. Oh wow. Oh, I'm using the auto rifle. Nice. Oh man, this. It's a Suros. It's a Suros auto rifle. I can't speak today. Jeez. The Suros auto rifles are good stuff. Pretty good value for your money. Let's try it. Oh, this is glorious. I'm liking this auto rifle already. Okay, so pulse rifle can, well, should I say, kinetic weapon should be able to deal with ads quite easily, so you can mix and match. So kinetic weapons could be something that's quite close range or long range, and then you can have another weapon that kind of counterbalances it, so that it's not just close range that you can handle. So you can have one hand cannon, one scout rifle on the other, so you have short and close range and long range, or you can have a pulse rifle plus a hand cannon that deals with close and mid range.
This shard called us here. I'm sure of it.
Now, is this... will they give us a chance to use it, like the Arc Strider? Oh, yes please. Let's go! Supercharged. Where are my enemies? Come here. Oh, missed every single one of them. The accuracy isn't the same as D1. Let me just recharge again. And go. Oh, you know what? It's really... The timer isn't running as fast as I thought it would. This is pretty good. I've got sufficient time to actually try and aim. Granted, they all had like an immune shield with them, but... So let's give it a try. Shanks. Servitor. Yep, so you only get 3 shots. So by the time you're fully upgraded, I think you can fire 6 shots, but the timer runs down a lot quicker. Let's try again. We need to try how long this fires. So it's not a one shot. It's not a one shot to all the enemies. The servitors, for instance, they're very tanky, so the actual shot will take some time to break through, and the damage fall off. The damage fall off is pretty obvious. Pretty good. I like it. It's certainly a lot better compared to the Arc Strider, although you can't clear as many enemies with the with the Gunslinger compared to Arc Strider. Pretty good. I like it. Oh, there's one more enemy. There are more enemies? I thought I cleared them all. What? And up. Oh, it's a heavy shank. Interesting. Wow, there are more enemies coming ahead. Let's do it. I might as well just go for this one for recharge. Here we go! Okay, so it is one shot if you're close enough. It is very much, you still have to be very close thing. So that's close enough to kill a servitor. Let's recharge again. And recharge one more time. Oh, I could so get used to just playing with the Gunslinger. This is really good. Yeah, that servitor actually still takes 2 shots. It's very random. So maybe I was hitting a crit spot with the golden gun? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, if there's a way to fire 6 shots, that'll be great, but...
I'm picking up fallen radio chatter. They're calling reinforcements.
Really? Oh, awesome! Let's do it! Oh wow, that's a big one. Phrasing. Ah! Blocked by a tree! Let's recharge. Golden gun coming at you. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at aiming. Let's try again. Oh, take it.
Incredible. That was a test. I think we aced it. I'm sure the Traveler called us to the forest deliberately. It's amazing that even a corrupted shard can still do so much good.
Okay, I think that's the end of the mission. Equipment unlocked, so... Oh, so that could be what they call the lock loadout thing. Yeah, that could be it. Hey, Gunslinger, welcome back. Oh, how I've missed you. Ooh, 2 upgrade points. Okay, so you're actually already allowed to select certain things. So triple jump's already unlocked. Unlike the Arch Rider, you already have certain things available, so you don't have to pre-upgrade them. Sorry, upgrade them, not pre-upgrade. Swamp Grenade, Trip Mine, Incendiary. Oh, I've missed you too. Trip Mine. You know what? It's if it's PvE, Swamp Grenade, I think. Gambler's Dodge. I actually quite like to see whether there's any difference. So dodge to perform an evasive maneuver with a steady hand. Dodging automatically reloads. Okay. This fully recharges your melee ability. That they haven't changed. So what we were discussing in beta was that the Gunslinger class ability, which are these 2 here, they are not as useful. They don't provide any team synergy for the rest of the fire team, so they're all very self-centered. We were saying that Bungie could maybe change it to something that gives maybe a reload speed buff, so if you try to dodge it, it will create a bit of an aura for everyone in the team. Just like the Warlock, really. We never really understood why it was so different, because Titan had a barrier for class ability. Everyone can get behind it. It's got great buffs behind the barrier, and Warlock had this either restore your health on the aura or increase the damage, so it would make sense for the class ability for the Hunter to also provide some form of team synergy, but there isn't. So it's a little bit strange. So let's have a look at the attunement. So we've got top and bottom here, so that is explosive knives. Nice, I like it. Chain of woes, precision kills, increase your weapon reload speed for you and nearby allies, significantly improve the ability to hit with the golden gun. That's good. Golden gun can be fired at yeah, that's it. That's the one. That's the one. I'm going for that one. Up to 6 shots. Throw a knife from distance. Precision knife kills with this melee ability immediately. Yeah, recharges it. So if you can throw your knife really accurately, you get endless knives, but it only applies on ads. I think I'll definitely go for this one first. I've got 2 points I can upgrade. I'm going straight in. That one's level 15. I'm not too far off. Significantly improve your ability to hit with golden gun. That can already be unlocked. So this one at this side is precision hits with golden gun increases its damage and extends its duration. So that is okay. I can see that there's a potential here. Crowd pleaser. Enable precision damage with golden gun. Precision hits with golden gun generates orb of light. Okay. So I'll just have to try it, because in beta test only one side of the achievement was unlocked, and it was the Way of the Outlaw that we could use as hunters. So I am very much interested to see what that side would do. It could be really good, you never know. Okay, well that's it for this video. Sorry I've been rambling a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one.